Yeah, I know, but you're singing?
Nah, me singing.
99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. WEFM is SVG. 99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. WEFM is SVG.
Activated mornings on WeFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, so
Everybody
the
felt
reason
very strongly about that.
So the reason why I was asking Ari if he was singing is because Ari had an interesting comment about this song. Ari said that us, what is older folks commenting about these songs are younger people, but hey, the kind of songs I was playing back in the day. But anyways, it is what it is, right? I think the difference as I was telling Ari, it's that it's not as vulgar sounding or blatant as we tend to we tend to hear no from these songs coming out, right? That was a little subtle. So there's a little bit of art in it, Ari.
So you see what I want to say? That song by oh gosh, what's the name of the guy?
The song I just played?
No, the Calypso. Well, everybody banjo in carnival say they know that ain't art.
What song is that?
The song that we can say on air.
The boat song?
The song about the PM.
Oh Jesus. Okay, Lord. Okay. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Ari.
That's not art. It's Calypso. What's Calypso? Calypso was news.
Calypso is social commentary.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But then they said he couldn't play it. It's not art. There's nothing artistic about it. I disagree. But I see a lot of people feel struggling to the point where people are messaging me about my comments. I am not justifying
okay, let me see. Okay, hold on.
thieves and burglaries.
Hold on. Everybody, we are going to listen to what Ari has to say. Nobody's going to interrupt, so Ari could be as clear as possible with his point.
I'm not saying that they are right. I'm not saying people deserve to have stuff stolen from them or their homes burglarized. I am not saying that. It is wrong across the board. What I'm saying is, I feel like situations like this are reflective of the country's economic state. So when people are in the position where they feel the need to steal, I understand. I am not justifying it and saying it's right. If a hungry thief, I'm not saying that. I'm saying situations like this sometimes reflects the economic status of a country. That's my personal opinion, and I will die on that hill, just like I die in my tent. But we're moving on.
Oh, but you do realize the tent is going to come off, so your
catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
All right, sir. All right.
And you see me, you catch me on news in speeches with police. But moving on, right? So you sent an interesting story yesterday. Italy stay-at-home siblings effectively evicted by their mother. I don't know if you want to take the lead.
No, go ahead. You can go ahead.
So after they refused this story is on what's this? St. Vincent Times.
Right.
After their refusal to leave the house, an Italian mother takes them to court. The court sympathizes with the mother who orders the sons age 40 and 42 to vacate the premises by December 18th. The phrase boomerang kid is not new. Many college students, that's a call coming in there. Okay, let's take this call. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, gentlemen and lady. Ari, I sit here and I'm listening to you. Be honest with me, if somebody were to burglarize you or to steal from you and they said that it's out of need, would you feel the same way as you're talking there?
If someone breaks into my house and steals sugar and milk and these things and they're telling me, I'm so sorry, I just really needed to eat today, I would feel sorry for them, honestly.
I'm not even helping you. They call us deal
no,
with
I would feel sorry. I would feel sorry for them.
If you catch them
honestly.
in the act,
yeah,
but if you catch them in the act,
I'll tell you something, where you're sitting there, you can see it looking from the outside in is when you're on the inside, and you can't talk the talk unless you walk the walk. Why that same person can come to you and said, Ari, I don't have anything for the children. You want me wash your car and you give me something?
I would
Or
give
you want
them.
me trim the yard?
I would do that.
I agree
I'll tell you this,
that,
right, Carla. I usually take my vehicle to a place in Pembroke, I think that is, to wash. But there's guys in the community, and if they want to wash the vehicle so they could get something to, even if they want to go Lime and buy a Guinness or two, I would prefer to do that.
Yeah, but you see,
but
this is the
that is
difference.
exactly what
Right.
I'm saying.
Right.
Is that instead of looking to Makoyo as in local Palang to see when you in there, when you go and see to break into your vehicle, why can't he come and say, I broke, man, let me wash the car and give me something?
I understand what you're saying, and listen to me.
Exactly. So they don't. No,
I'm not saying they're right, you know.
I'm not saying that you say they're right,
Okay.
but partially that's what you're saying. Hunger could make them do that. But no, go somewhere, look, see with two mango drop in.
And
And,
mango dropping all
ask
over
the
the place.
person,
Sound like
do
my mommy there, boy.
something,
You're right.
do, do something, Ari. You don't have to steal. Do something.
I
Go by
agree.
somebody. I mean, woman would steal. Go by somebody. Oh, Ari, yeah, had no clothes for wash. Yeah, had nothing for. You don't have to steal.
I agree. I agree, Carla.
You could find something to do, man. They just don't want to work. I tell you. But I tell you something, I hope if it happened to you, and I wish it don't, but I'm just saying
Thanks for
hope
adding that.
that you will put it too hard for the head and come in the studio and say, oh Lord, I understand what Anita was saying. My name is Anita. Have a
Okay.
good day,
You-
Good
lady.
morning,
Let
Anita.
me tell you what I love about this
Stay
is
blessed.
what I love about this is the fact that persons who we don't hear from, they calling in this morning to tell you, right? Very good. So
I
I know
think
you were
Anita
saying
was on the live. I'm not sure.
I wasn't even going to say anything else. I'll just leave the callers to deal with you.
You see, Trevor says, be serious. Art is social commentary. Therefore, Calypso is an art form.
That's a different thing. We were talking about you and
I
your
know.
comments about the burglary.
I
Don't
know.
try deflect now.
I have to deflect. I have to deflect.
All right.
No, thank you, Carla, for your input.
And for everybody else.
Please do not break into people's homes.
And
Don't do it.
if you find yourself in a need, number one, you either ask somebody whether or not you can do something to earn some income, or if you do not have, you can ask, can you assist me with this or that? If they're not going to give you money, right?
That's the right way to do things. Yes.
Very good, Ari.
But I feel like everybody keep missing my
Don't go back on it.
point.
No, done.
I am not saying that they're right to do it. I'm saying I understand. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, the phrase boomerang kid is not new. Many college graduates return from home after graduation to hunt for work, save money, and figure out the next steps in life. The next stage in their lives usually entails them striking out on their own, acquiring their own place, making their own living. When it came to our sons, one Italian mother was not so fortunate. As a result, she took matters into her own hands. The 75-year-old mother from northern city of Pavia had had enough of her sons, 40 and 42, and had attempted on multiple occasions, I believe I should have said, to persuade them to seek their own independence, especially since they were both employed. The men on the other hand cannot take hints. What? Yo.
Yeah, man.
I don't like read from
say it again and say
from
it slowly.
Times. I ain't gonna lie. I bias.
But I think
good morning. Good morning, Carla.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Good morning. Just as the lady was saying before, the gentleman on his side there, I don't really know anything. But me myself, I don't really like hear the talk that oh, hard time make it do this, hard time make it do that. Everybody, I go just on real hard time, eh? I go get dialect. Me never thief, me never rap, me never break people.
Yeah, but then you could speak for yourself.
Yes, but everything a man could. If you want to play in your phone, it's a joke.
But you realize something? A lot of people feel this strongly about burglaries. Why we don't feel it strongly when a murder is committed? I go through hard times. I never kill nobody.
Okay, but we're taking one issue at a time, Ari. That's what we're doing.
No, but I feel like it's fair for me to say that I understand. I'm not glorifying it. I'm not saying they're right. I'm just saying I understand the situation.
I like to sit down and reason with Tina.
Me too.
Right? And when they relate to circumstances that they went through. I just ask myself, how come people talk about hard time and people thief and one thing? Go in school barefoot. Then clever got in at 2.5, half a book. You have to eat with parents get roast banana with butter. The children them now telling them you even want milk tea without cocoa in it. You don't want bread without relish. Because in the 80s, so me know a bit about them kind of lifestyle. Go school and have eat mango for lunch and all things. Them time in school them get milk with sausage and bread.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go home a Sunday lunch, especially Monday, you warm up back. They could tell you about them things. I mean, never kill. As the lady said the caller before. Why not even say your neighbor you are growing some grass? You could go and say, Miss Jana, Miss Joseph, I notice you are growing up plenty fast. You could give me a small thing, let me just clean it up you. That ain't hard.
Yeah.
The youth them know privilege too much.
Yeah.
And again, you blame some parents too.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Because I have a neighbor, honestly, her son, he don't work no. But when she come home, he making nice food. He getting cheese square meal every day down the block. Sometimes parents need to put on their foot. So you have to blame some parents sometimes. And in my time coming up, I'm 38 years old. If my mother and my neighbor, our neighbor is talking, I can't pass the neighbor straight. Kind of open, you know, nothing in a big people thing that reply. You're a child. But no, you can't rebuke people, children. Guys, what? They're looking for violence. You don't might pick me, you know how you eat this, that. I witnessed one time in the same Bishop College, a mother, a teacher rebuke a child and the mother went, they would cost the teacher. So sometimes when they say society failing, this and that, but the society changed. Because when society was society before in my time, it was a different story when it come into respect. Watch, we used to afraid teachers like parents. Right now that ain't happening. Not afraid to say like, you know what I mean? But I mean, it at times already when the park playing football, and my boss are upstairs, a teacher Alexis. Pass and hey, remember Monday when you go to school, it's flagging. But like that, no even no respect for elders, no respect for nobody, the students, and no respect for no teachers. You know what I mean? And sometimes just hurt me, you know. I have children, I just talk to them. But sometimes when I see how the youths them I go down sometimes, I'm plenty of lazy in my body right now, you got a house right beside me a building. And the man well want people for work. You checking how a man for work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I witnessed
And
that myself.
You watch the API a couple months back with a 70-something-year-old lady in country. Granny walking, who she walking cutlass. If you listen to the interview, she say how much time already she go on the block to ask men to come and walk. Nobody. You see the whole thing that this generation, I won't say, what the point? This is different. I mean, the world evolving, the world changing, yes. But I mean, what morals never change. And as I said, after the young parent, that is a big problem too. Another example, PTA meeting. Someday go PTA meeting is 3 and 4 parents turning up. Or that class with 20-some, 30-some students. So how you could know your child performance? Your child could be coming to school 4 times a month, you know, because they're not attending PTA meet. So you can't know how your child doing. Yes, the authorities need to put certain things in place. Because like after hours and things, you've seen a lot of children on the road. And I think that's something they should look into how officers. You meet a child out after 11 o'clock on the road, you pull them off, then we're going on here. What you doing outside classroom then tell me? Me buddy, let me just wrap up now.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about in my time as a youth. You see after news done, SVG news, a bedtime. Sunday time used to be touched by an angel and Chuck Norris. Texas walk, and after that, bedtime.
Discipline.
But now it's a different story. Parents had children on laptop all over the night, them don't answer, you don't know what pop. The other day I see a whole X-rated thing just pop up on my Facebook page, live.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some of you that take this thing as excuse. And a lot of people hide this thing about poverty. When we go through poverty, our great grandparents and go through them things, and same thing hard. Don't get me wrong. And same thing tough. And everybody ain't gonna have the same privilege. But I mean, come back to the first statement I made before. If I decide I want a plane, I'm going to walk towards it, a helicopter. It's your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So if I say, boy, I walk in to get this plane, put my mind to that. I have to own this plane, I own this car, I own this helicopter, this power launch. It's a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
With education, boy, I wish I had the opportunity. I mean, you're not too old enough. I see people with 80-something, 70-something, getting bachelor degrees still and all them things. But the opportunity in my time was like now, and the youth them need to grab it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So,
You know what I mean?
yeah, we do. We
So
understand.
you guys have a nice day. Listen, you guys. And keep up the work.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
All right. So, Ari, I'm going to allow you half a minute to just give your final thoughts with regards to that, right?
I myself, right? Okay. Carla, go ahead. You have a minute, please. Hello?
Hi, caller.
Hey, Carla.
Hello. All right,
Okay,
Ari,
I'm not sure what's happening.
go ahead with your points. So,
All right.
final
Boy, I have
thoughts.
like a minute.
Yeah.
I 31 years old. I was raised the same way that Carla was. Carla, good morning.
Hi, caller.
Okay, I give up on this. I was raised the same way. That same Carla was raised. After news, bedtime. I learned to respect people's space, people's belongings. I've never stolen anything in my life, even as a child. It was common practice in prep school to take up something from Frida Tree. I've never done it.
Whoosh.
No, I feel like a lot of people misunderstanding what I'm saying. Again,
So don't repeat it. Just say what should happen, right? Don't
Again.
repeat it.
Kieran, leave me alone, please, this morning. Again, stealing is wrong. Burglarizing is wrong.
Full stop. Next point. Quick.
We're going to ask
No, we're going to ask, but I want you to say exactly what
Stealing
people
is
should do.
wrong. Burglarizing is wrong.
Full stop. Next sentence.
People need to really remove laziness from the equation.
Point 2. Next one.
What they need to do is empathize more with other
Lord.
people.
All right,
That is it.
All right, now we're going to continue. We'll go to the top of the hour.
Okay, so we have banked. All I'm saying is empathize more with people. What's the point of going to prison? The point of prison is to rehabilitate.
Yes.
Crystal probably laughing.
Rehabilitate.
Right?
But even before getting to prison, the point is if you're in need of assistance, you say something.
And it is not always black and white.
We can empathize with you if you say something.
No, people only exercise empathy when something affects them. You said this morning on air that you have no sympathy for rapists and murderers.
Because you've committed the act. Once you have committed the act, I'm talking about before committing an act.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there are many steps before someone decides to steal, before decides to kill, before decides to rape, before
so that is exactly what we're talking about. Take those steps before considering
when they have committed the act,
all right. No,
we're supposed to be trying to help them to change their ways. We're not supposed to just judge them, and that's the end of the story.
But they're also supposed to reach out to us to ask for assistance first, rather than taking it upon themselves to enter our property. That's all what we're saying.
And I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying understand. It's what happened to them. I'm saying understand. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing should happen. I'm saying understand. Because these situations are a reflection of people's economic status.
All right, so
In
we
most cases.
are going to either have to continue this or move on from this topic, but it's now 9 o'clock here in SVG. So, Ari, yes, over to you. All right, so we go ahead.
99.9. WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
So the time is now 9:01 in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and it's time for Eastern Caribbean Central Bank currency exchange rates brought to you by Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Brick by brick, piece by piece, building with technology, helping wealth increase, starting small, building the future, doing more every day, doing more together. BOSVG, the bank we count on. BOSVG, our one bank together, we're strong. Our nation's bank, standing long and proud. One bank, one voice, sing it loud. BOSVG. Hey, building our future. Doing more together.
OSBG, doing more together.
Welcome back to Eastern Caribbean Central Bank currency exchange rate for Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. The following are today's indicative rates in Eastern Caribbean dollars for key international and regional currencies. These rates will not apply to commercial bank transactions with the public. The Barbados dollar is 1.35, the Canadian dollar 1.95, the Swiss franc 2.99, the euro 2.87, the pound sterling 3.28, the United States dollar 2.7, and the Guyana dollar 0.01. This has been your ECCB currency exchange rates brought to you by Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Brick by brick, piece by piece, building with technology, helping wealth increase, starting small, building the future, doing more every day, doing more together. BOSVG, the bank we count on. BOSVG, our one bank together.